Do you guys want Yahoo?
Absolutely. More than I want my next breath, pretty much.
This Yahoo answer was sent in by Caleb Osteen. Thank you, Caleb. It's by Yahoo Answers user Gail A, who asks, what's a good pet name for an uncle? What's the role or title in other languages? Slangs? Is there a difference whether your uncle is from your dad's side or your mom's side? Include things like when kinders and kids mess up the pronunciation and it comes out like my unkie. Got a fave pet name for your fave uncle?
I hate this so much.
Do you guys know my favorite pet name for one of our uncles?
What's that?
Mark.
Dave.
Dave.
Adult
Chris.
Dave.
Like, what? How do you... That person...
Grown-ass man Mark.
Grown-ass Dr. Mark Wahlberg. Like, why? He's a fucking...
Listen, Uncle Philippe, I've been wanting you and me get closer, so I came up with a pet name for you. You're kind of chunky, so I'm going to start calling you my chunkle. You're my chunkle now.
Have you ever noticed how you have a
closer.
body odor problem? From now on, you're my stunkle.
Dunkle's
You're my
not
funkle.
bad. I used to live with a guy named Jacob Dunkle, and his the very name of which apparently makes Travis laugh.
He does. I love Dunkle.
I saw Dunkle come out of Argo.
Oh yeah, did he like
Yesterday,
it?
I was going to hit the Max and
how many
Irmas.
Dunkle stars did he give it?
He didn't give any. He did say that you need to respond to his Facebook messages because he said you kind of left him hanging on a few of those.
Oh man, he sent it like 4 months ago.
Dunkle.
Dunkle, I'm sorry if you're listening. If you're listening, and you probably are.
He keeps up. He told me he listens.
Yeah.
So now,
Dunkle,
now
I'm
you
sorry.
have no excuse.
Anyway,
Get him back.
He has to like enjoy things and then say that they were a slam dunkle, right?
Yeah, definitely. But he, I can't remember if this actually happened or if we just wanted it to happen, like for him to have a sibling that had a child, and then he would be Funky Uncle Dunkle or Funky Unky Donkey or any combination of those three things.
Funky Unky Donkey.
Oh God.
My Uncle Nemo, we lovingly call Unk.
It makes him sound like a caveman.
I like that
He
too.
is a Cro-Magnon.
Hey, so who's bringing what for Thanksgiving? Well, I'm bringing the pecan sandies. And is anybody bringing cranberry? Oh yeah, we assigned that to. Hey everybody, X here.
Sorry, just stepped on a duck.
Yeah.
Just so I could double check in your fiction, did someone buy a package from Nabisco pecan sandies and thinks that's a sufficient Thanksgiving offering?
That's how he said with a sigh. And what's Steve bringing? He's bringing pecan sandies.
I think if
again.
someone's gonna bring pecan sandies, it's gonna be because he does not sound like somebody who is graced with culinary.
He's just gonna pull one out of the back of his van where he just has stacks and stacks of packages of pecan sandies that he bought when the Piggly Wiggly down the street was going out of business.
Just so I'm clear, is Unk actually Encino Man?
If Unk is
not.
toilet trained, then we are all like one step ahead of the game.
To be fair, Unk is not really related to either my mother or my father. He's more of a friend of the family, by which I mean a bear.
Okay.
This has been the greatest Thanksgiving of my life, except for when that bear tore my arm off.
But God, I love
That's
my
no
Unk.
bear. You mean Unk? I'm not going to talk bad about Unk under my roof.
Unk is a
Sit down and
saint.
watch
He's the only
football.
thing that got me through 9/11.
How old is this bear?
He's an old ass bear.
Bears only lived at like age 7. We all know this to be true.
How
This
old
is
do you-
Unk
I have-
Jr. Excuse me, Unk Jr., son of Unk.
His forearms are just as powerful as the original Unk. Make no mistake. His large claws have torn all our tapestries, but we love him very much.
But they've
He's
also
orange.
torn down the emotional walls that was keeping my family apart. You know, we
They
went
say a
3
bear's-
Christmases without speaking till Unk showed up.
They say a bear's strength knows no limits, and we finally put that to the test when we used him to rebuild our home, and by which we mean our love.
He was strong enough to hold his family together. You lay off Unk.
Every year of Thanksgiving, he brings honey, and we love him for that.
And he always pushes it forward a little shyly, as if to say, this is all I could do. And God damn it, you've done enough.
He and his son always talk about how like they like to wipe their ass with like really soft paper. I hate it.
I hate it. You know what? He missed my wedding because he got captured and sent to the zoo. But I wasn't angry at him. How could I stay angry at him?
I would straight up love the next time we see like our grown ass man, Uncle Dave, our dad's older brother, to just be like, "Hello, Unky," and then just see if I can like just get past it without it being a thing that he stops me on and goes, "Whoa, what the fuck was that?"
Oh, you'll be able to tell if Travis ever does that at our house when I'm in the room, because you'll see me throwing myself through a plate glass window and running down the street.
You will turn to talk to Justin, only he will be a Justin-shaped cloud of dust.
Oops, got too weird. Had to dip.
Please don't.
Just a tiny Asian man here.
Please
Fuck.
I want to tell you guys, we're talking about awkward conversations. And I wanted to share with you guys my brother and me awkward conversation that I had this past week. I ran into an older lady who is tangentially, I think, familiar with what we do. She actually said, "Do you still do your internet radio comedy?" Mm-hmm. And I said, gathering what she said from those context clues, I said yes. And
that's like calling pizza like, "Do you still eat bread cheese sauce?"
Yes, I do.
Yes.
And then she told me that a mutual friend is going to be touring with Landau Murphy, West Virginia native and America's Got Talent winner Landau Murphy, and then asked if we should not inquire to see if maybe we would make a good opening act for Landau Murphy. She said, "Does your audience cross over with Landau Murphy?"
Almost definitely.
Almost def. I think so, definitely.
In fact, we've already been in talks with his people and our people.
The specific blend of uncomfortable I looked when Sydney came over and found me.
Just curled in a ball on the ground crying.
She knew looking at me. She said, "Somebody asked you if you share a demographic with Landau Murphy again."
Do you have
do
you have some sort of life alert system set up with your wife where like if someone comes over and is like, "Hey, I used to go to church with you. What kind of comedy do you do?" That you can press that button and she would kick in the door like a Secret Service agent.
It's wife alert. It's help I'm awkward and I can't walk away. I just like collapse into a protoplasmic heap on the ground and just push the button. I have fake seizures before and I'm not above it.
Do you ever wish that you would get like famous enough that you could just do that kind of thing and get away with it? Like, nope, and just walk away and know that it's fine.
Cannot.
Because you can...
Cannot. That's how that guy came up with Borat. Somebody came up to him and was like, "Hey, I heard that your comedy show's still doing pretty good. What do you guys talk about?" And he's like, "Very nice. How much? Borat. Goodbye." And he walks away.
Brilliant.
Kazakhstan. And then he sprints out of there. I'm going to actually try that.
You're going to do a Borat impression to try to end a conversation? Because I can totally see that working.
It has, I think that's a time-tested method.